So this was how I explained how to get organic intelligence from the inside to the outside, right? It was this cartoon I made of this robot sitting in with Christine Lagarde, and I explained how it worked, right? And picture, right? I see this picture, and it's a woman with the robot sitting just like that, right? So I said, what the heck? And I didn't pay any mind to anything except for here's a woman in a robot. And I just made this picture probably 6 months prior, and I see this thing, right? And it came up again when that supernatural thing came with the family unit, right? I was talking about how Turning Point could help, and I said, yeah, and one of them is the family, and they really destroyed the family. And why did they do that? Because it fucked us up, right? And then I had to apologize, but it turned out to be this. Oh, damn it! Do I got to show you? Okay, I'll do it later. So I'm sitting here looking at everything, and I say, it's a factory, and down here are cars. And it didn't hit me until when I saw it recently, because, and I can't remember when I picked this thing up, but it was before you announced that you had robots. Well, I don't know. I just didn't recognize it until I recently looked at it. So I'm looking at everything. This picture that I drew before I saw this, and yeah, I wouldn't make this up, right? It doesn't benefit me at all to have you think this is magic. I'm just showing you. So I look at this thing, and it's even more Elon Musk, right? There's DNA. There's it looks like there's, okay, here's half of mine, here's another half of mine, and somewhere in between this you put them together, and it's part of the the factory, and it has energy. And you could speculate all you want on these things, right? And what I'm reading this thing in the Bible, I'm saying, and I'm typing to Colonel Thunder. I said, this can't be. I said, of course it would be in the Bible, because we invented it. We found it. We invented it. So it's part of some sort of revelation, right? And I'm talking to the guy, the other guy that found the kingdom of God, right? And I said, no, it's not. It's in back, right? It's in Job. So this book of Job was written way before the Bible was put together. It's not in the front, it's in the back. So I'm trying to put my head around this, right? Like, how in the fuck did that happen? That the thing that I put together, and I knew, right? I didn't go into a book and put this paragraph in, put that paragraph in. I did it just sitting down and talking to myself, right, on my computer or phone. And I said, how did that happen? Where, it's not like they took my idea from now and presented it in Revelation in the, on the out years. It was in the back years, in the very first book. So it burned my noodle for a while, trying to figure out how we work and how this thing operates. But sure enough, it's there. And I'm the only guy that knows how to get to the kingdom of God, right? I'm the only guy that has mapped it out. The only guy that knows that. I do a talk like this, and I send it or put it on YouTube, I'm sorry, and the underground finds it and they answer back to me. How they do that, they tee up YouTube when I'm on it, and they'll put it to a video that into a spot on the video that answers the question. And that one was vortices. In the old days, they used to tie up information up in these vortices, and when the vortices changed frequencies, it would drop down into the other person that was supposed to get it. And Lord knows how that happens, but sure enough, I look up and here's the vortices, the Weather Channel. And I'm looking up and I said, yeah, that's how it does it, right? And so I'm not spooked about, when I get these things. And I said, what? Like, I'll be just sitting there and I'll be there with my head and I'll look at this picture and I'll look and I look and I look and it's some sort of message for me, right? And when it happens, I get excited, right? Like, man, this is a new part of me that I've never experienced before. But it all has something to do with the Alliance. It has something to do with the quantum financial system. Or the people that the underground that is working with me is part of that group, part of the quantum financial system, part of the new financial system. And why am I involved in it? The flock have to be part of the Alliance, right? Because we're all going to the same place. The thing is that I don't know is why aren't they talking to me, right? I mean, I'm pretty much communicating with them right now, and it's a lot smoother because they don't talk back, and so I don't lose my confidence when I'm onto something and someone goes, whoa, what do you say? What high school did you go to? You know what I mean? I just tell it, and I always say, yeah, I'm free flowing it, and this is how I see it, and I'll put it down, and then the stuff that you resonate with, it'll pick up on you. And if I'm way off, which I have to be, right? I'm talking to a concept of what you're thinking, right? When I'm talking to you. So I know I have it, and now I'm listening to the radio. Yep, I'll do that. 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 And I got a superstar who, seriously, I consider him my friend. That's not doing anything because he doesn't give a fuck. He's not supposed to, right? He's just. I say, yeah. If it's just that, yeah, they're just fucking with me because they have a lot of time on their hands too. Then I'm gonna be devastated, right? Because that's 2 years. We're gonna start going into crisis. What, right now? You think? We don't have an apparatus to help them, which means we won't catch them. In our system, they'll be, 10 shots to the wind. And I don't have an excuse other than, I did it wrong. And I said, why did I do it wrong? Well, Jerry, you were waiting for a process champion because you didn't have the money or the talent to do a project. And the project that you needed to do, Jerry, included a general AI, and worldwide influence to bid this shit down. I said, yeah, that's right. So I was looking for a process champion. And I waited too long because I got enamored with this guy who he's a magnet, all right, but the apparatus that they have around him had to have played, right? There's people constantly booking him up, right? Saving humanity, we all owe him a handshake or whatever. And it's everywhere. It's in the... So you're looking at this guy and you got all these people, it's great, And it really, it hypnotizes you to think that. And then I sit back down and say, yeah, but he is. He's unique. But I let that I let that blind me to the fact that I was in good hands, and I wasn't. And he didn't, he didn't lead me on. He just was himself. He didn't know, man. He didn't know what's going on with me. But I got hooked and hoodwinked, and that's what. Who are these people? It's his staff.
You love the whole world. For the world. You're doing, wow. What? You're doing so much for the world. You don't even realize. The lovers in the world. It's like, you love the whole world. This is your divine counterpart. Yeah, I'm getting like Gemini energy here with the number 2. Like 2 pillars. Like 2 pillars. All right? $2 million. Someone's going to be signing a contract here. Okay. Wow. That's dope. All right. Yeah. That's what's up. All right.
So Elon's not on. He's not on Twitter 24/7, right? And it was, wow, what a convenience, right? I get on Twitter, and then there's Elon, right? Or thinks Elon, and he's saying something stupid again, right? Or something that I want to see what he thinks. But it was mostly just a goof on him, because that's what guys do.
Find out Elon the Hittite.
Either I'm surrounded by demons, please pray for me, or I'm being attacked by demons, please pray for me, something like that. And I remember typing me back saying, yeah, I will. I have, prayer power, because of the scripture saying that I could pray to God and find favor with you, right? So I said, yeah, I'll do it because I have special power, special prayer power, something like that, right? So I did, and every time I think of you, I pray for you, because I would think that, you're going to go into the gauntlet, and you're going to be compromised by this, being attacked by these demons, right? So I get the psychics start to come up, right? And this lady converted, and I had a big role in your conversion, right? That I played a big part in it, right? And she's talking to one person, right? She's not doing a reading for everyone. It's just one specific person.
Somebody went through this transformation here. Something was too difficult to continue doing. There was something about an illusion that has ended. There is somebody that has removed all illusions. You could have prayed for this person to remove any spell work. Okay, this person has been healed. This person no longer is plagued by these demons. Alright? They have been cleared of this illusion, and
This is my time. Truth of the matter is, everybody in here is going through a change. You don't have to be ashamed of yours. We are all in the process of transforming to a higher, better expression of myself. Let this be the year that I birth a higher, better expression of myself. Don't let the habits of my past stop me from this metamorphosis. New year, new me. New year, new me. I'm tired of doing what I used to do. If I always do what I've always done, I'll always be where I've always been. I'm gonna throw it behind me.